All right, welcome to the Hand Technique Workshop. And I was afraid it was going to go to the Filling in the Grooves titles, but tonight is the Hand Technique Workshop. And if this is your first time here, I'm glad you're hanging out with us. If you were trying to get into the Zoom thing, you know, still try, because I keep looking over at that monitor, so I can always let you in. But we do have our Zoom regulars up. I'll show you everybody in a moment. By the way, I just wanted to mention that today, Janine from O for Drum's Sake, and also John Gill and Bobby A. Interviewed me today, and we were talking about technology and my book and teaching and drumming and everything and life in general and pizza. We even talked about pizza. And so if you don't follow O for Drum's Sake on Instagram, follow that page. Janine is a lovely person, and we had a really good time today. And I think probably the interview's already up, but that was super fun, and I want to thank them for having me and for having me as a guest. It's definitely a good time. So I'm gonna bring in, who's trying to get me on? Oh my goodness! You think I should take my phone and put it on airplane mode? Woo! Wow. Well, I think we're going to do that right now before we go any further. Okay. Woo. That was crazy. I think I was getting FaceTime by family. That would be fun, right? Include that in the live stream. It probably was one of my grandchildren. I have grandchildren. It's crazy. It's probably one of them. That would have been fun, actually, because they're pretty funny. One speaks only gibberish, and the other one speaks 2 languages. It's pretty incredible. So let me bring in the Zoom class, and we'll say hello to everybody. And tonight we're going to be doing basically all the regular routines. I will introduce one new thing tonight. And just so you know, down in the scroll below, we have my little virtual tip jar going by. We also have the sign up for my mailing list. So sign up for that, and you get a free copy of what we're working on. It's a great resource for any drummer or drum instructor, and I share that with you for following me. And do sign up for or subscribe to my YouTube page if you like what I do, because I really appreciate the support there. So let's bring in our Zoom class, and let's see who we have in the queue here. And we are ready. Zoom! There they are. We're gonna zoom, 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 zoom. That's only the older guys know that song. No one else knows what that is. Zoom, right? Didn't that they tried to come back with that at some point in the 90s, but it didn't work. So I'm up in the sort of, if you're looking at the console, I'm in the right corner. John's right next to me over there, John Schneider, and right below him is Bob Sears. So John might reach down and grab Bob's head and pull him up into his square. It'd be really amazing. And then next to Bob, going that way, is Ross Amoroso. And then below Ross is Rocco Deserto. And then over to the side of Rocco is Lucia. So that's our group tonight. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to play through some routines. This booklet does say August 2020, but I've already started to update it. The next time that we do the workshop, by next week, it'll say September 2020, because we have some new material. I'm always trying to grow the booklet. It's up to about 70 pages or so. And it's all different routines from many, many different influences, including the likes of Dom Famularo. There's definitely influence from Alan Dawson. There's influence in there from Tommy Igoe. There's influence in there from, I would say, Wilcoxon. There's influence in there from Stone. Influences in there from Chafee. All these great educators that came before me and some of the educators that are up here and the students that are up here. So we pay homage to them all the time, and we appreciate what they have done for the community. And I also have some of the sort of newer guys in a way. Klaus Hessler is a big influence, as is Bruce Becker, and Dave Weckel will mention. I've been talking to Dave a lot about hand technique lately. So we're going to get into it. We're going to start rolling through some stuff. I will yell out some page numbers at some point. If I don't, my little Zoom class is going to yell at me, which I appreciate. I do have to check the chat window before we roll, just to make sure it's actually functioning. So let me just pull that up. And I think I'll go to Zoom window plus chat, which puts the chat over everybody. So let me see if it's functioning. Actually, I'll go to live scene with chat. And let's see. All right, so the chat is there. I don't know if anybody chatted, but it looks like it's working. It says ready to display messages. So I'll take that as it's functioning. Not sure if it is, but hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. And if somebody does chime in later, then we appreciate that, of course. All right, so let's get to it, guys. So we're going to start right at the top. I am on the wrong window with my mouse. Let me start pulling things up here. So we're going to start at the very beginning of the booklet. So we're going to kind of go in order for a little bit here anyway, with all our warm-ups and stretches and good stuff. And then at some point we will be jumping around. Not jumping around too much. What are you doing, John? Are you jumping around? What are you doing? All right, here we go. 130? Should we push it, or we're staying at 130? Let's take a vote. John, what do you say? 130?
135?
135. I got one for 135. Bob, what do you say? Bob's done. Ross, what do you say? I don't know what you said. He went like this. 132?
2 BPM.
Oh, 2 BPM.
Yeah, no, 135 is good.
135 is good. Lucia, what do you say?
135.
Rocco, what do you say?
I'll settle for a 135.
I'll settle for it. You're silly. All right. Here we go. We are going to change tempos for various routines, though, as you know. All right, here we go. Hopefully I'm not going to hit the mic. I'm not going to hit the mouse, make a mess of things. All right, here we go. So let's do our accent patterns, starting with fours. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on the right hand, nice and relaxed. You can do this in formal technique or with wrist strokes if you want. or informal with upstrokes and downstrokes. As long as you're relaxed. On the left, and staying low to the pad is definitely more efficient at the moment if you're going to last through an hour of hand exercises. We usually play for the first 30 or so minutes. We did start a few minutes late though. All right, we're going to go to threes on the right on my count. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And left. I'm going to go to twos on my count of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Nice and relaxed. On the left, remember you can always combine hands. It's another way to conserve time if you want to combine. It's also a great way to work on getting things coordinated and very much lined up. You can also utilize that to do your interlace work by kind of collapsing and the strokes and putting them together and then opening them up. That's something we should try for another night. All right, so we're going to go to the clave patterns. 3 two-tone clave on my count. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3. Up, up, up. And left. Notice my eighth notes are grouped by hand groups. Or accent groups. Rumba clave right. Last time. And left. combo 2 on the right. This is really 3. And left. And neutral. Now this one, I generally like to do this one a little slower. So I'm going to dial this down just for the accent sequence. And I'm going to take it down to 110 just in case somebody new is joining us. All right, so this is downstrokes, upstrokes, free strokes, and then up and down and tap strokes. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. On the left, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. One more time, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Neutral. Now we're going to move forward a little. I'll give you guys a page number in a moment. I lost my mouse in the oblivion of monitors. Come back! I can't find it! Oh my god, it's really gone. Oh my goodness, where is it? I can't move the page until I get it. Where did it go? Oh no. Maybe it is time to get that pedal installed for the page. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not it. No, there it is. All right. Oh my goodness. Actually, why don't we do the triplet one? I'm going to dial it down again. It's the same exercise, but in threes. 90. Here we go. Ready? So now this is down, tap up. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. On the left. Let's do neutral and triplets. I'm going to skip that one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to eighths. We're going to pick up the tempo. Let's do 120. All right, so we're going to do fours and then we're going to interlace. 1, 2, on the right. This is, oh, guys, this is page 7. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, fours on the right. Interlace. Really relax. And the left. Fours. Interlace. Nice and relaxed. Keep those unaccented strokes low. Now we're going to go back to the right. And we're going to do twos. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and interlace. Reverse train beat. One, two on the left. Now we'll do twos on the left. Oh, Don O'Keefe is coming in. I think I can get him in here. Here he comes. Music together. So I think we're on twos on the left. I'm just going to remind him to mute his mic when he comes in, if he doesn't hear me already. Hey, Don.
Hey, Jim.
Hey there. Mute that microphone when you get a chance.
I think I am.
Okay, I still hear you. I don't see you, though. But definitely hit that mute button on the mic. It's pretty loud. There we go. Nice. All right, now we want to see your beautiful face. All right. So twos on the left, and then we're going to interlace. 1, 2, interlace. I don't know if Don's barbecuing. Might be. One, two, three, and right. Now we're going to do threes on the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Interlace. Left. Threes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Interlace. Neutral. Okay. Let me see where we're at, if I got my mouse handy. Oh my goodness, I keep losing the mouse tonight. Here we go. All right, so we'll skip the other interlaces for tonight. We've been kind of doing those lately. We're going to move forward to our 8 on a hand and all our rolls. And I'm going to pick this tempo back up to our 135.
Page 13, right?
So we are now on page, let me just double check the page number for you guys. 13. We still can't see Don. Hopefully he puts his camera on so we can see his smiling face. Unless he's cooking chicken on his grill, then we really don't care. Here we go. All right, so 8 on a hand starting on the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 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 left. Right, left. Let's go to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Six. Five. Four. Three. Two. All right, so now I'm going to roll this page up. So now we're in just 2s and 1/8 notes. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and on my count we're going to double it and go into all our rolls. 1, 2, 1, 2, double it and all right, 5-stroke roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2. Doubles. Now we're going to go to the 6-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 1. Back to doubles. Seven strokes coming up. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Back to doubles. Now we're going to the 9. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Doubles. Now we're going to go to the 10. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go right into the 11. We'll just play the 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Keep going back to doubles. I have to turn my page for you guys. Here we go. We already did the 11, so I'm going to move back to doubles. Now we're going to go to the 13. 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and doubles. Now we're going to the 15. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and doubles. I'm gonna turn the page, I hope, if my mouse exists. There we go. Oh, no? Alright, here we go. So we'll do the 17 and then the combos. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 5 and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and doubles. All right, so now we have roll combo 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1. One more time. Back to doubles. Now we're going to go to the, there's Rocco. Roll combo 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3, and doubles. Now we have roll combo 3, the last one. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1. Doubles. Now I'm going to play some neutral singles for a minute. And we're going to do, let's do the singles doubles 1. So this is the next page. We'll do singles and triplets, doubles and triplets, singles and 16ths, doubles and 16ths. So I'm going to go back to doubles. And then I'll give you guys a count. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. One more time. Okay, now we'll take a quick break. Nice! That was beautiful, gentlemen and ladies. Nice to see you in here, Don. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have all you smiling faces in here. Rocco disappeared for a minute, but he came back. I think he went to go barbecue for a little while. So far, and I guess we're like almost to the 20 to the hour, but we went through probably about almost a half hour playing. So we did all of our regular warmie-ups and all of our good, nice rolls and some fun phrases with that stuff. And as I said, a lot of this is, you know, influenced by many, many different educators. And it's really fun to do it, right? To do it as a group and to do it live. So I'm going to check the chat window one more time before I roll forward, and I'm going to mention just a couple little things. So let me just hop on over to my live scene plus chat. So apparently there's no one in the chat. If it's functioning, then there's no one there, which I can handle that. That's okay. So basically, if you are watching this, please subscribe to my mailing list because you will get a copy of the booklet that we're working out of tonight, which I think is a fantastic resource, if I do say so myself. And some of my students have even contributed to this booklet, which is great. And we may get into some of those routines very shortly. And also, I have my virtual tip jar going by, so that's there. You can see my book filling in the grooves, the image of that right there. And this is the hand technique workshop. This used to be a live event. At one time was a weekly live event, and we would switch like levels out. We would do a 201 and a 101 and switch it out. And we did that for a time, and then it became sort of a monthly thing. And then obviously with COVID, there is no live thing. so we're doing it here and as a live stream. So this has been super fun. And you know, the hand technique workshop, I started this many years ago, and we rented a studio for a while. Then we moved to another studio that was awful. Then we moved to renting a Sunday school building in a church. And that became our home for a while. And our setup is still over there. And I have to, tip my hat to Evans, who supported that and sent me a fleet of practice pads and stands for all of my students to utilize, which was really nice of them. And we did it with a projector and a screen. So it was still, sort of utilizing the PDF booklet projected onto a big screen that pulled down out of like some lighting rig that I built. So I built this sort of clinic rig. And then we took that out to some of the stores and we did some of that. And I've done it at schools and brought the whole rig with the pads and everything. So it's this sort of mobile rig, but it's a lot of gear. And also I want to mention that Stephen Chamberlain and I did some of those clinics together, and we're planning some Saturday late morning or early afternoon drum clinics where we're going to do some master classes on Zoom together and teach various aspects of hand technique. So it should be really fun. So look for that coming down the pipe. All right, let me get back to my Zoom squad. I gave them a little break for a minute there while I talk to you all. And let's bring them back up. There's all those cute faces. Oh my goodness. Can't take it. All right, so let's see. What are we going to work on here? So I wrote down a bunch of notes. I would like to go through the roughs and rhythm idea, which we're moving like pretty far up the book. We're going to page 38. 38, y'all. So let me go grab the cursor. I'm going to scroll it. I did want to touch that, but there's not time for everything. I've learned that. Double stroke. Well, we're passing the inverted rolls, guys. Should we talk about it now while we're there? I think we should. Okay, here's what we're going to do real quick. So page 26. I just want to discuss a couple things. So we've been working on these even stroke rolls for a time now. And I've shot a bunch of video, which is yet to be released, but I have some really fun lessons on this inverted roll idea for drum set and also for hands. So let's just look at this real quick. So inverted rolls, new rudiments I like to call them because they're not documented in any PAS, 40 rudiments or anything like that. These are kind of my own little invention. And so before we were doing a 16, a 12, an 8, a 6, and a 4. So I've added two more rolls to this, which would be the 14. And I know, this is how many fingers I had. So we added a 14 and we added a 10. Now the 10 traditionally is just put together, phrased differently. So it's phrased in 5/8 now, so there's no break in between the notes. And the 14 is very similar to that. So the way I put these together, and the guys in the Zoom class have not done this yet. They do not have this in front of them. So I'm just going to kind of break down the idea real quick. So what we're doing with the 7 is, well, here, I'll go through each one. So we have, and actually you guys can play along if you want. We'll do the 16 stroke roll, which is an inverted roll. We start with a single. So it's end caps. You accent the 1 and the of 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 again, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1. Okay, so that's our 16. The guys all know that, and the gals. And then traditionally, the way we've been doing it, we would go to a 12-stroke roll next, which puts it in 3/4 time with the same end caps. So the 3/4 version, the 12-stroke roll would be this. 1, 2, ready, now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a 1. Okay, so that's our 12-stroke roll. And then we went to an 8-stroke roll, which would utilize 2 beats now. So we would have the end caps on the 1 and the of 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. 1, 1. So that's the 8-stroke roll. So I would say the 16, the 12, and the 8, I don't really see that in any literature, but I feel that they're really, really useful on the drum set, especially if you're doing stuff with grooves that involve inverted rolls. And I've written some material for that, so that'll be coming up in I did it on one of the Monday night live streams for drum set, but I recorded a lot of material on this stuff, which will be released pretty soon. And then we went to, from the 8, we went to the 6, which everybody knows the 6-stroke roll, usually in 6-tuplets, right? So usually you're playing with the quarter note being here. Right? But so we're putting it into a cross-rhythmic phrase of a beat and a half, and it sounds like, actually I should show that one while I'm at it. And so that would be, it's moved now, guys. There's a page added. So here would be the 6-stroke roll, which it's written in 3/4 times, so we can fit 2 of them per bar. And it would be like this. 1, 2, ready, now 1. Right, so now we're using that cross rhythmic feel, and it's a dotted quarter note each one of those groups. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1. Okay, so we went to the 6, and then we had the 4, which is basically number 6 from stick control, or the inverted paradiddle, or the diddle in the middle, whatever you want to call it. And we actually hit all those accents. The first one, the end caps, right? The first accent and the and we get this kind of feel. 1, 2, ready, now 1 and 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. And the only notes that we're not accenting are the 1 double in the middle, right? 1 E and a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1 E and a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. So that's that roll. So I've been working on a couple of other ones, which I've just added to this little booklet. So I'm just going to explain, if we take that 16-stroke roll and we chop off the last 2 16ths, we get a 14, which is in 7. But a way you can think about it if you're counting it is you're going to do 3 beats, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E N, right? 4, and then you're just going to basically say 4 a 1, right? So we're using sort of an abbreviated count, kind of a trick that Mike Mangini uses to count odd times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So basically what we're playing is the 3 beats, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E N, right? 1, and it's going to start again, by the way, on the same side. So we're going to do that, a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E N. So it's 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E, 1E and 2E and 3, 4, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4, 1E and 2E and 3, 4, 1. So we get this abbreviated from the 16. We just took off 2 strokes. Okay, so that's our 7 feel. And then for the 5, I did this. For the 10, I did the same thing. We took the 12 and we chopped off the last 2 notes. 1E and 2E and 3, 1E and 2E and 3, 1E, 2E and 3, 1E and 2E and 3, 1E and 2E and 3, 1. So you get to that 3, 1. Or you could count it out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1, right? And the same with the 7 if you wanted to count it out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1. Okay? So those are the new rolls. Now, if you subscribe to my mailing list, you'll get this on the new booklet. It's already in there tonight, and I'll send you guys that are hanging out with me tonight the new booklet so you can work on it for next week, and we'll put it into this routine, and it is super fun, and it doesn't feel as odd as you think it would, right? So, and I'm a huge fan of odd time signatures, but I like it when it feels good and when it sounds good. So these will feel good and will sound good. You will see. All right, so as I was passing by, I just wanted to mention new ones. Now let's go to 38, Roughs and Rhythm. So 38, and we're going to do both the, let's go through the little Roughs routine first, and then we'll go into the Roughs and Rhythm, just so that we get warmed up on the Roughs part. So let's put this on at about, I don't know, let's see. My phone doesn't recognize my face. 120. We can push that a little. 130. All right, so we'll do just the first exercise, which is the rough, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... And on my count, we'll go into the one with the triplets, where we do 2 bars of each. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 triplet. One more time with this, and we'll go to the next one. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Now the combo. All right, cool. So now we're going to move forward to the Roughs and Rhythm. So as we're passing the roughs here. Here we go, Roughs and Rhythm. Now we're going to do the slow version in the 16ths, and then we'll go to the 30 seconds. So, now we'll do these at 130. I'll give you guys 120. So we're going to play in 3/4 time. And one thing I just want to say about it is it's kind of just a pull out, downstroke, downstroke. Which are very much like our pumping movements, right? But we're putting it into a phrase now. So you're still sort of pumping. Like if I played this totally straight, right? 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and this is actually the movement of the roughs and rhythm part. But now we're doing quick, quick, slow, slow, sort of. Okay? So it's going to be right, left, 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 right, left. All right, here we go. And it's in 3/4 time just to keep it in a cycle without having to count many, many measures, right? 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and. Good. One more time. 1, 2. I'll give you a 4 count. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and a 3 and. Okay, now we're going to move it. We'll start with the eighth notes. So this is the second group. Dot 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 1 and 2 and 3 and a 1 and 2 and 3. I'll give you a 4 count. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, cool. Now we're going to move to actually playing it in 4/4 time, which takes 3 bars to resolve. And we'll start with the 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2. But now we're counting in 4/4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and. Okay? So I'll count us in. I'm going to count it out loud and then I'll shut up. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and. And by the way, if you look at the 3 lines, it gives you 3 different options for how to start these, right? So you could start 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1, or you could start 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and. So if you start with the left, it starts you moving the whole thing over to the and, right? 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3. And you can additionally, you can start with the 2/8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and 4 and a 1. So it's a really fun way to kind of learn how to phrase in this 3 group and displace it. And you practice all of them together if you like. Now we're going to go to the next version. So these are, let's see. Oh, so this is another one. Forgot about this. Roughs and rhythm, groups of 3. This is on page. Now your page is probably not matching up at this point. It's probably off by 1, right? So this one's 38. Are they all 38? I don't understand. This one's 38. So we're going to play right, left, 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 right, left. If you're using upstrokes and downstrokes, you can play right, left. See how I'm starting the up right there? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so so that's our little phrase. 1 and 2 and a 3 and. Same tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and. 2, and a 3, and 1. And now we're going to start with the single, that single left, and then your right, left, right is quiet. So this is 1 and a 2 and 3 en, 1 and a 2 and 3 en, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and 3 en, 1 and a 2 and 3 en. Okay, making sense? And then now we're going to move to in 4/4 time. So of course it takes 3 bars to resolve. 1 en, 2 and a 3 en, 4 en, 1 and a 2 en, 3 en, 4 and a 1 en, 2 en, 3 and a 4 en. I play these righty. You guys are playing the left accents. I'm a lefty. I play right accents. And I think it's a great thing to work on for your opposite hand, to work on those accents. And these are super fun. I mean, if you were phrasing it sort of like, you know, you can really have fun with it on the drum set, orchestrating it. All right, so let's do the 3 lines in 4/4 time. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 en, 2 and a 3 en, 4 en, 1 and a 2 en, 3 en, 4 and a 1 en, 2 en, and 1 en, 2 and a 3 en, 4 en, 1 and a 2 en, 3 en, 4 and a 1 en, 2 en, 3 and a 4 en. So, and what you could do is you can start with either one of those lines like we did on the other one. So the first one starts with the 3, the right, left, right up front, right, left, right, left. Da -da 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 -da. The next one you start with the left. Ba -da 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 -da. And then the next one we moved it over, right, left. Da -da 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 -da. So that's kind of the most challenging one as far as keeping track of the 4/4. So if you start on line 3 and then cycle through, but always try to keep it in 4/4 time for use on the drum set. And we only have time for one more little thing, and I'm just going to mention the roughs and rhythm in 32nd notes. And the way that this lays in time, so now we're hitting 1 and 2 en, 3, right? 1 and 2 en, 3 en, 1 and 2 en, 3 en, 1 and 2 en, 3 en, 1, 2 en, 3 en, 1, right? So we have that dotted eighth feel now instead of the dotted quarter feel. So let's give you, I wrote down this tempo. Let's see. I'll give you guys 90. I wrote down 100, but I think this will be better for you. Right? So it's going to be 1 and 2 en, 3 en, 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 1. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, so that's kind of how it lays, you know, at 90 beats per minute. And you can, of course, practice this slower. And what you could do is set your metronome to eighth notes if you need to work on it slower, and run it down around 60 or 70 at eighth notes. It'll be a lot easier to digest. But let's just do it one more time at this because we're almost out of time. 1, 2, ready, go. And then the second line, you could start with the accent, right? Bop, 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 1 en, 2 and 3, 1 en, 2 and 3 and 1 en, 2 and 3, 1, 2, ready, go. pass the golden butter, pass the golden butter. Right? So we have that. So that's the gist of it. And then of course you put it in 4/4 time, and if you put it in 4/4 time, then and you can count it, then you're really keeping track, and then eventually you can just feel this stuff, obviously. And it's super fun and super applicable. Applicable? Is that a word? Applicable to the drum set. Ah, that was a flub. All right. Nice work today, guys. That was super fun. I'm glad we got to go through some of that stuff together. So I want to thank my Zoom posse, my Zoom squad, for being here tonight. And thanks to Don O'Keefe for joining us tonight, which was really fun to see you. And of course, as always, Lucia and Rocco and Ross and Bob and John and Jim. Oh, that's me. That's okay. I'm always here. I'll always be here doing this thing unless I can't. Like Monday, when I had all my gear torn apart like 15 minutes before the live stream. So, you know, sometimes these things happen, but I'm so glad to have you guys with me. I just want to thank, once again, O for Drum's Sake for having me on their show today. Check them out on Instagram. And if you like what I do, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram as Jim Toscano333. I'm on Facebook as Jim Toscano. I'm on Twitter as James Toscano11. I don't know why, but that's that. And follow my YouTube page. Subscribe so you get the booklet. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm going to roll the titles. And I thank everybody for being here tonight. All right. Talk to you soon. Be well. And here are the closing titles.